Hello, everybody! Today we are going downtown, and I think that sounds good. Yeah, sounds good. That's practically it. We're just going downtown, and I kinda can't wait for downtown. Really, there's that whole Larry's quest, which means that I'll get to practice the sneaky.
Rise up and reclaim the flesh that they lent their sorrow.
Sneaky again. I keep on like seeing recommendations for me on YouTube pop up that just have bloodlines in them. And oftentimes it's people doing sneak stuff. No, unfortunately, we can't sneaky here. Oh, come on, man, you're gonna get blood on my nice outfit. Where am I gonna clean that?
Let's drain it. Let's stake it and leave it out for the...
Oh, goodbye, sound. Hello, sound? Ah, it's just Windows crashing. That is perfectly alright, I guess.
Pull out its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth. Camarilla, fuck.
Windows, you okay?
Use a little inner...
You okay, Windows? Because I saw some things flash up. Did not like that.
Leave.
There's 3 of us, Rodriguez.
Yeah. 3 of us.
What are you gonna do? Shoot
One
us?
of them finds numbers to be funny.
This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez.
Have you just
You're
worn the
both
same
dead.
shirt
Nobody messes with the Sabat
ever
and
since
lives.
you
Keep
died?
moving.
How did you two find identical shirts?
Trouble sure seems to like you. Good effort. Execution needs a little work. You look like shit. Name's Nines.
Thank you.
Should have been more careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs.
I didn't realize that Santa Monica was the burbs. Didn't look like the burbs. I do remember you from the court.
Kid, I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story.
I'll think about it.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
As long as my windows stay out of crashing sight, I'll stay out of trouble, I promise. Making sure that you're still staying out of the crashing site. Man, computer's weird. Okay! Back to being able to run this. And a bar not getting in the way. Do I want to visit Pisha? Do I want to lose some humanity? I can afford to lose humanity, it's fine. He's not leaving. At least I'll try to stop him from leaving.
Help me! Help me! It's got them. It's coming for me now. It's coming for me.
What's coming? Who are you?
My crew. We were here shooting for my show. I'm a parapsychologist, haunted LA. Oh God, it was right behind me. We've got to get out of here.
What does a parapsychologists do? Do you like give psychology assessments to ghosts? What's behind you?
Look, I'll level with you. We usually fake these things, you know, ghosts. That's all bullshit. We were sitting up downstairs and weird shit started happening. My crew, they all started disappearing. I don't know what's happening.
Well, wait here. I'll go and see if I can find them.
We've got to get out. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, sorry, buddy. You're not going anywhere. Rip my perfect humanity! On the upside, I only need to get 1 humanity point for that to restore itself. Good try, though. I'm gonna give you that. Good try. Well done, bunny. Could have gone much worse. Could have been eaten by Pisha. Instead, got the honor being eaten by me. I hope feel accomplished. I certainly do. Solved the problem before it even became much of a problem. I just love the fact that these cameras actually are set up so you can bring them around. Yeah, like this one. The only shame thing is that it can't actually see me, I don't think. I cast no reflection. Am I sure that I'm not a Lasombra? Does it just have like a special running mode where it doesn't pick up the supernatural? Also, how did they actually get around? Because it must be kind of difficult for a human. I don't know how I'm getting around. I'm just gonna throw in an extra save. I hate it when people that I am talking with spontaneously combust. It's really not my thing.
Real terror is not the sight of death. It is the fear of death. What is the fear of death? Terror of the unknown. Is it these eyes you peer into? No. I am not the unknown. You and I are closer kin than you and it were.
I don't appreciate you calling people it, honestly. Not very nice. I wouldn't even refer to cows like that. What are you?
Drinking blood to sustain your death. You are damned, yes? What if, besides the blood of the living, you had to eat pounds of their flesh to maintain that thin facade of life? What would you call it? Twice damned?
I would call it dinner. You have to eat human flesh?
We drink blood. I eat flesh. Kine eat food. But Kine think us a monster. Without remorse, they would burn our body twice over to be certain we were destroyed. What is unnatural for some is vital for others.
I don't understand.
I kill or I rot. For every night I go without it, I wilt. All things must consume life to avoid dying. You and I are no exception.
Honey, you can eat fresh corpses. Or you can even eat like marinated pieces of meat. You don't actually need to kill people for that. You could just get a really nice caretaker. I don't know if I agree. Who are you anyway?
My birth name I tell no one. You may address me as Pisha.
The
Pisha
first
was the name
line,
of my companion
did it
and
need to
lover
be
in the
there?
time before my death, 230 years ago. She has no need of it anymore.
Why are you living in a condemned building?
My stay in this city is transitory. I seek relics of the occult traced here and would trade similar artifacts to acquire them. But if you wish to bargain with me, the kind upstairs must be sent down here. He has seen too much.
Well, that guy upstairs, I already kinda ate him.
The kind's fate was sealed the moment he entered. Do not waste time debating the morality.
Now, about those artifacts...
Yes, I am searching for 2 items I have tracked to this area. One, I believe, may be in one of the local museums. I have not yet searched them all. The other I believe to be in the Giovanni's possession, though I have not confirmed it. For these items, I will exchange items of similar worth.
What's in the museum?
A fetish is described in a 19th century chronicle of a British platoon's encounter with a local tribe. Soldiers would go missing in the night and be replaced by these fetishes. It may be valuable to my studies.
And the other?
It is used to communicate with certain entities otherworldly.
Oh,
It
it's
is a term
certain?
called the Voce del Morte. Should you find yourself within the walls of the Giovanni, seize the opportunity and take it, for they will make sure you never have another.
Okay, I'll let you get back to your skin eating. Have a tasty. I mean, I think your corpse has disintegrated in the time that you spent talking to me, but... You know, shit like that just happens sometimes, I guess. Ah! My favorite ladder. Oh, good. Now all I need to do is... reassemble my full humanity. Which I'm very happy about. But hey, I only technically need one point. But there are a great amount of ways that I can lose it instead of gain it. I forgot. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember now. I was like, where is Fat Larry? Under the unofficial mod, and I was like, oh yeah, it's the little alleyway next to the women's place, but there was like a tiny sliver of words. Didn't get them fast enough. I think it was AI disabled again. Okay, just in case I'm gonna just steal books. Because why not? I just also love the fact that eBankings wrote a 2-pager. Why does Chantry have email? Oh my god, hacking attempt difficulty 9, no way! Oh. Why does... I wanna know what's in it! Chantry has never had an email before. Who's using a laptop in here? Is this even a thing? I need to know. I do believe that nobody will have this. Because it's clan quest mod sort of thing. Jesus. I wanted to get into the Gentry email. Really did. Clan quest? Let's expand the search. What about extras? Okay, I did find a nice walkthrough for Clan Quest, but not for the computer password, so peeved. Wanted to spy on y'all.
Greetings, neonate. Might I assume you received my invitation?
No, I just
I've
tend
been
to
looking
enter
forward to
people's
meeting
houses
you
at
for quite
random.
some time.
I'm assuming you are.
Strauss. Maximilian Strauss. I am the regent of this chantry. Welcome.
I will never get over how shiny his clothes are. It's like all of them have been laminated. Imagine wearing a laminated shirt. Okay. What is a chantry?
A chantry is a local gathering place for those of the Tremere clan. I live here, as do apprentices from time to time.
And what is a regent?
A regent is the leader of a chantry, as well as a teacher to young Tremere apprentices who are studying the mysteries of our clan.
What's the word on the street? You see, asking him about the mysteries would be rude. But at the same time, kind of, what's the word on the street is kind of rude as well. If I could insert an option, please, it would be... Why did you leave me a calling card? What's up? What do you need? And now if we want to be completely obvious that this is a video game, another thing that you could be like, I need XPs, please.
Let me give you some advice, young one. Your survival in kindred society will often depend on your ability to find out yourself what is going on around you. Remember that well.
You have no idea how high my persuasion and seduction is right now, so don't take that tone with me. Sure. Appreciate the advice.
As for what is going on here in downtown, the word on everyone's lips, kindred or kind, seems to be epidemic.
Yeah? Why? What's this? It's not what I'm thinking about, is it?
It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population. Considering our particular appetites, the local kindred are more than concerned about these developments.
Interesting.
Yes, indeed. My opinion is that the local anarchs are responsible for these outbreaks. Their precipitous indulgence of certain passions often leads to such things. Ergo, their need for the watchful eye of the Camarilla.
Oh yeah, because nobody in the Camarilla fucks about, right? Not at all. That would be completely impossible. Maybe I could look into that epidemic for you.
An interesting proposition. If you succeed in finding the cause of this epidemic and putting an end to it, I will compensate you appropriately for your efforts.
Cash money. I'll do it.
Very well. Again, I recommend speaking with the Anarchs. You can find most of them at the local watering hole, reveling in the vices of their former lives. I believe the place is called The Last Round.
And what are you doing, nerd? You're trying to pretend that you're better than them because you didn't have any vices of your former lives.
New follower.
Thank you for following Zrater. Well, tell me more about the chamomile.
The Camarilla. It is merely a kindred sect.
Oh,
that
nothing.
exists to
We're
protect
just
its members from the outside
enjoying
world.
Bloodlines.
There are specific
I
codes of
probably
behavior
do this
that we
about
abide
yearly by
in
now.
order to ensure the continuance of our species. It is nothing more and nothing less.
I don't think that you're doing a great job protecting your members from the outside world. You guys still kind of mingle. And, you guys have the whole hierarchy thing. Not just codes of conduct, you know. Well, can I ask you about Carmilla some more?
Surely. What else would you like to know?
What do you think about LaCroix?
LaCroix is a prince, neonate, and a Ventrue on top of that. Even if he weren't as young and indiscriminate as he's already proven himself to be, But I say too much. Let us just say that he and I have differing ideas on the use of power.
You know, LaCroix is like nearly 300 years old. He isn't Scylla at the very least. No. To be a neonate, you would need to be embraced like 1950s and up. So that's wrong. That's just factually wrong, I feel. Or was it like 0 to 150 neonate and then 150 to 300 Ancilla? When did Napoleonic Wars take place? It would be quite a while ago. I don't do great with history. He has to be at least Ancilla. Yeah, don't worry, buddy. I over-invested in my social skills. What's your true opinion on him?
Well, without saying too much, I think that Sebastian LaCroix lacks the usual discretion necessary to be a prince. I see in him a lust for power that overshadows his responsibility to the Camarilla.
Perhaps you think you would do a better job.
No, young one. I aspire not to such lowly heights. My only interests are those of my clan and the Camarilla.
In that order.
You will do well in this new life, young one. That I can see already.
Well, at least you enjoyed the chatter. I'm gonna go now, for I am very glad in making you tell me that you hate LaCroix. For some reason I expected your wooden door to be automatic. I don't know why. I am a Toreador slut. I never tried to feign being intelligent. In fact, intellect kinda comes hard to me. Where are you going? Haven't even done anything. I think the dude's off to fight. Fuck me. Well, maybe not literally. You okay in here? I mean, you're really trying to knife that wall. I don't think that's working. You guys completely, like, perfectly alright with all of that happening in here, yeah? Where the shit is even the shooting coming from? Okay, so this is like... I wonder if I entered here now, would I just be skipping quest steps? That's my question. Or would there be nothing? Well, alright, here's my answer. If I come here early, then there is definitely nothing. That's fair enough. Not even a homeless man for me to eat, though. Don't like that bit. But also nothing blocking my way up there, for now. It'll do. Unfortunately, not much blood in you. Dudes, where are you even... I think it's on the other side. They're having a shootout. I mean, you're kinda empty too. Anyways, I did appreciate the snack. To be fair, I almost never interrogate Jack. Hello, Jack.
Well, well, looky who made it back in one piece. How's Santa Monica, kiddo?
Spicy! Was okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a stroll on the beach. So did you score a lot of skee-ball tickets down on the pier there?
No.
I can't imagine you did. Probably too busy getting pushed around by every vampire with the weakest seniority over you, am I right?
I mean... There were like 2 people in Santa Monica, and they're a lot more older than me than the week, but yes.
That's usually the way the story goes. Same old bullshit politics from when you were alive, huh? Don't it make you just want to rip somebody's spine out? What? You saying that's just me?
Hello, Jade! I had a very, very busy weekend. Good business. Busy weekend. Got ideas to expand business. Kinda really tired from it too, but that is fine. Managed to clean my floor today. Tomorrow in the morning I have a work meeting, which I am not overly happy about. Today I get to enjoy Bloodlines. Politics.
Politics.
I never talk with Jack, so I thought I'll talk with Jack.
Look at why you're out in Santa Monica in the first place. Because Prince LaCroix said so.
You know what, Jack? Let's go and eat the rich. With the current UK government, I'm like that close to actually suggesting this IRL, so it's fine. But why me?
Because you never thought you'd make it back. If Nines didn't stand up for you in the courtroom, you would have been toast right there, man. Everybody knows that.
Why did you want to kill me, Joel?
It's bullshit Camarilla law. You gotta get it approved before you sire anyone. Vampire population control, fascist crap. LaCroix wanted to look like the strong leader upholding the law.
If I ask how come I'm standing here, I would sound like I've gotten a concussion from my embrace, but considering that I am a slut with very little intellect, that's kind of fitting.
Public relations, man. Calculated risk. Eventually are born in a boardroom. When Nines called him out, LaCroix realized it was time to show a carefully measured dose of Camarilla compassion.
You're not into public relations, Jack?
Yeah, man, it's called kicking ass and crushing the skulls of any asshole who steps on my toes. That seems to work. People dig it.
LaCroix like afraid of nines or something?
LaCroix is the boss of the Camarilla in L.A. That's it.
Not yet.
LaCroix is the boss.
I haven't climbed up
That's
stairs
rich.
yet, though. You're not part of the Camarilla, then?
The free living dead, kiddo. A lot of people like to use the label anarchs. Whatever the hell that means. Anarchs. Does got a nice kick to it, though, huh? Yeah.
Tell me more about them anarchs.
That's us, so I'm told. What do you want to know?
Who's your leader, Nines?
As much as anyone is. Nines is a stand-up guy. Takes the politics a little too seriously, though. Came up during the Great Depression, so his brain's wired to that shit.
I'm actually wondering, should I just should I make this an anarch playthrough? I do want to do a Sabbat playthrough, but you see, I kind of want to see the Tremere Conquest. Which would mean that I would probably spend at least three playthroughs on Conquest anyway. Honestly, people are gonna complain that I spend too long on Bloodlines, but we're kind of in for the long haul this time around because different quests. I mean, different mods. You seem to know a lot about politics yourself, Jack.
Me? I never had much patience for negotiations. Everyone can live or burn. It's up to them.
I mean, last year we did what, only like 5 playthroughs? I mean, I haven't been upstairs yet. We'll see. Maybe they embraced the poor thingy. Maybe he's part of the Anarchs now. What clan are you?
Bruja. Most everyone here has Bruja blood.
Bruja. Is it because most of people over here were made by you, Jack?
Moving right along.
Tell me about the Sabbat.
Again? Does everything have to be about these dickheads?
Yes.
The Sabbat are worthless, man. Fake tits on a zombie worthless. Fun to watch, though. Like the Three Stooges with chainsaws.
They're anti-Camarilla.
Yeah, they oppose the Camarilla, but they suck when it comes to execution.
What's wrong with them?
The Sabbat are in the same business as the Camarilla. Sabbat have a little longer chain, but they're slaves all the same. Moving right along.
I don't think Anarchs are any better at execution, honestly.
That's us, so I'm told. What do you want to know?
So I'm told. Do you do you need to be told who you are? How long has it existed?
Yeah, I could tell you about the history of the movement, about our struggle. What's any of that shit mean anyway? Do we want to sit through history class here?
I'm just bonding, Jack. Don't have to be so... I want to know what I can talk to you about. You can talk about comic books instead if you like. It's good to know your history.
I'm no scholar, kid, but I've been around. Seen more and done more than most vampires ever will. I don't know that our situation's ever gonna be easy, but some things you gotta decide are worth fighting for.
How can you win, though?
Fight harder than the other son of a bitch. Every time I yank a jawbone from a skull and ram it in an eye socket, I know I'm building a better future.
You know, fighting harder just kind of sounds like the speedrunning advice, do not die. Does Nine share your vision?
You bet, kid.
Is he in charge here?
As much as anyone is. Nines is a stand-up guy. Takes the politics a little too seriously, though. Came up during the Great Depression, so his brain's wired to that shit.
So you're not the sheep around here?
Me? I never had much patience for negotiations. Everyone can live or burn. It's up to them.
What clan is Nines?
Bruja. Most everyone here.
Okay,
Bruja.
literally everyone in here is Bruja. That makes me feel very welcome. Carmilla, please.
Oh, my favorite topic.
Oh, is that like a hobby of yours? You think all Camarilla bad?
I'm not saying let's go torch the Malkavian living under the abandoned hotel because she happens to be a Camarilla. I'm saying let's change that shit from the top down.
Am I part of the problem or what?
Hey man, you do what you gotta do to survive when you're young, but there comes a time when that excuse don't fly no more. When you should know better or want to do something about it.
I've been alive for like maybe 2 nights, Jack. Literally 2 nights. I just wish that facts were easier to come by.
Being dead is no excuse for walking around with your eyes closed.
Do you say that to blind people as well?
Moving right along.
What do you think about their ideals?
Don't think that Camarilla has a monopoly on those ideals, okay, kid? No one is arguing over that shit, and if they tell you that's what this fight is all about, then they're really giving you the full fist. You hear me?
So what is it all about?
The Camarilla protects the people running the Camarilla. That's it, the end. The rest of them are bloody gristle for the machine.
Who runs the whole thing?
Doddering old dust farts. They might be powerful as all hell, but who knows? They're too afraid to stick their heads out of their hidey holes. And why should they? This whole huge system is built so they don't have to.
Jack, you're like 600 years old. You're counted in the doddering old dust farts. Is LaCroix one of the inner circle?
Not one of the bigs, but he ain't out risking his ass in the street, that's for sure. LaCroix has ambitions of joining that inner circle. Delivering Los Angeles in their pocket would look killer on a resume.
Public servants are always underappreciated.
Ah, to hell with LaCroix. I blasted better vampires' brains all over the wall. He's not the prince, he's a prince.
I feel bad about better vampires getting plastered all over the wall now. Dealt with princes like him in the past.
He's a typical Ventru asshole. Predictable, safe, no imagination. Ah, man, the guy's a pussy. He just got lucky he showed up in LA at the right time.
Or got sent here. And do you know about the sheriff?
Oh, the sheriff, yeah. I love how everyone's talking about that big mystery. It's like someone embraced a doped-up gorilla.
And do you have the problem with the whole of Camarilla or just the leadership?
I'm not saying let's go torch the Malkavian.
Yeah, okay. Bye, Jack.
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town, poster child for Camarilla benevolence. What does the prince have his little bitch doing today?
Ice Skelter, you saw any people remains around here? There's 9s around.
9s is expected. Have some manners and don't wear out your weapon. I'm Skeleton. Act up again, and I'll be the one showing your ashes to the door.
I don't think I'm old enough to ash yet. Got a few minutes to talk?
What's up?
I'm looking for work.
There's this girl who's been making a lot of noise lately. She's a real pain in the ass. She's a ghoul of this one Toreador creep who disappeared.
I mean, I am a Toreador creep.
Her name is Patty. She hangs out in the clubs downtown. She used to show up around here and act like she was everybody's best friend. It was all fun and games until her vampire sugar daddy stopped calling. Now she can't get her blood fixed and shit ain't so fun no more.
What do you want me to do about it?
She's crossed the line. Only time that mouth ain't blabbing is when it's sucking vampire blood. She's gotta disappear. Do this, and we'll keep it our little secret, you hear?
I'll call you my anarch brethren. Maybe it will make you feel better.
All right, have fun. I'd love to do this one myself, but I know a sire. Just let me know when it's done.
What about more questions?
Yeah?
I don't understand kindred shit at all.
You gotta understand, Kindred. You're carrying a 6,000-year curse.
Only
in your
6,000.
blood. No matter how powerful it makes
Are
you
you a
feel.
believer in young Earth? Gelter, is that it? Well, it makes me feel like shit.
That blood is a tangle of chains that's gonna leave you bound in servitude the rest of your existence.
You think so?
Your elders command the blood. They control the blood, and the blood listens. You never even hear their call. But the blood will, and it'll make you obey.
Well, apparently Bruja blood is just all rebel. Set shit on fire. How can you break free?
That shit stretches all the way back to Cain, man. Nothing you can do. Some ancient sleeping in a tomb half a world away has a bad dream, and you don't feel that shit. Like it or not.
And why are you telling me this? Who's Cain?
Cain, man. Father of all vampires. Killed his brother Abel and was cursed by God to walk eternity feeding on the blood of his children. Some heavy shit, sister.
Can't be shit. Okay. Can I take the Bible away from you and give you some better stories to read? If that's a heavy shit. You mean Cain from the Bible?
Keep your voice down. Is Cain real? I don't know. Not sure I want to know.
Is Cain like Bloody Mary or Candyman, where you like yelled their name out 3 times and they just appear? Where are you going with all this?
Point is, with this curse pulling your strings, you really want to sign away your right to fight by joining the Camarilla?
What? What do you have against the How does that make any sense? You even said it, we can't fight it. What do you have against Camarilla?
But Camarilla just ain't necessary. Their rules is just common sense shit. The Masquerade and all that. Sure, it makes sense. Like the 10 Commandments. You know the 10 Commandments, don't you?
Don't steal your neighbor's wife. Don't eat donkeys. Might have been on there, might have not. Go with it. Sure.
Yeah, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill. Sounds good, but you and me both know that shit don't always fit. What if some society like the Camarilla comes along and just up and kills you if you break one damn commandment?
Yes, don't covet your neighbor's donkey. I kinda see your point.
Right. See, we weren't meant to live like that. Man, I followed someone else's rules for 3 years in Vietnam. But it wasn't until after the embrace that I understood real oppression.
But don't you like follow Nines?
No one bows to Nines Rodriguez. He leads by example, down here with us. Better than some chicken shit, limp-wrist paper pusher hiding up in his tower. Only Camarilla sheep couldn't see the difference.
Easy, big guy. I am so gonna run out of blood talking to everybody. Hello. Oh, you have a new shirt.
Sabat chased you in here, Cammy?
What's the fuck's your problem?
Oh, you want to know what my problem is? All right, I'll tell you what my problem is. You ready? You are my goddamn problem. Anyone who would lay it down for some cape in an ivory tower deserves what they get.
I make my own fate.
That's real. Let me put it in perspective for you. The Camarilla claims every kindred's part of the organization regardless. You do something they don't like, well, you're Camarilla, so you get punished under their laws, like it or not.
Is there a point to this?
You need to start listening, or you're gonna wind up just like your sire.
And who the hell might you be?
I'm Damsel, den mother of these mothers, and one pissed bitch since LaCroix would have been.
So you like sired half the place over here then? The Tremere region says Nanark is responsible for the local epidemic, says me, because I am the freaking rumor train.
That goddamn Flood Witch told you what? He thinks we're responsible for that plague bearer? If I hadn't promised Nines I'd keep my nose clean, I'd go over right now and rip him a new wizard shoot. Magic missile casting motherfucker!
I kinda enjoy pissing her off. What's a plague bearer?
A plague bearer's a fool that doesn't care who they feed from. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. And that gets sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
So how do you get rid of one?
Seen, old yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearers gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out.
Okay, well, you guys have helped me out before. Where do I start?
One of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul.
Plus,
Lives nearby in
technically, I'm
smaller
helping
apartments.
that
Been a stranger lately. Looks like Death
witch
last
that
time he was
needs a
here.
new
Same
wizard
idea,
shoot.
but maybe you can get more info out of him.
I'm gonna check it out.
Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pop. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
I'll ask around. Bye. What the actual fuck was... I swear, something growled. Did you growl? I know! Why is this towel bloody? Like, legit, why is... what? Plus, that's a very spacious bathroom. This is a lot less spacious bathroom. Is it because I'm getting hungry? Is that it? Is that my beast? I honestly don't know. It's game's haunted now, don't mind it. You know, I kinda miss being Malkavian and just like seeing the lamp wires flap all around
You
everything.
showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere
Yeah, that
trying to be
rhymed.
involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
Go on.
You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the
Carmilla.
short. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old timers at
Chamomile.
the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans, and looking for a little power, then those kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. What it works out to is this. Only a few people at the top have any real power.
I am part of Camarilla.
Them's fighting words, newbie. But you're young and stupid, so I won't make an example out of you. See, the Camarilla claims all of us are members, even if we don't want to be, which is, of course, the biggest load of horseshit a man ever heard.
You weren't there at the trial. Isn't the prince the leader of all LA kindred?
LaCroix? Shit. LaCroix's just the guy who backstabbed and wheeled and dealed his way into becoming king son of a bitch of all the local Camarilla. Him and any of the traitors that sided with the Cam want power here, they'll get what's due.
So what are you about?
I learned the way of this world during the Depression. Bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together
You're
who
rich, I
aren't
agree.
assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. The same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state.
So a state free of anarchs. Got it.
The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us.
Not if I'm the prince, huh?
LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn.
What about a necklace? What the fuck is the third line? Without him, who would sponsor the artists? You? Wrestling shows for everyone.
The hell with you then. You go on back to your tower. Say what you want about me, but not one of us in this bar is a no-good, two-faced, backstabbing, would-be tyrant like that son of a bitch LaCroix. He and his Camarilla are on borrowed time. You tell him Nines Rodriguez said so.
I find your gift for profanity delicious.
Thought I told you to get back to your tower. Run along. I think LaCroix's shoes need polishing. Thought I told you to get back to your tower. Run along. I think LaCroix's shoes need polishing.
Okay. Maybe I'm going independent. I think I pissed him off. Though I do find it funny that he can be like, who will sponsor the arts? Yeah, I see you guys are still at it. Oh yeah, no remains anywhere. Maybe that's what was growling, the guy. Just gunfight in all the wrong places. It's just, yep, it just leads back here. I have literally no idea who's fighting where and what. Your pretty neck's mine for the taking. You know, it's just boys having fun. You're good to eat too. Thank you. It is tasty. I like how there's absolutely no reaction to this. Not me like eating people, but the whole shooting thing. Oh, here's a guy that goes running. Here's Fat Larry.
Baby girl, I saw you coming from down the street and I started praying to the Lord to find it in his heart to send you to me, and hallelujah if he didn't come through for me. Welcome to Fat Larry's Trucker Mac. I am the proprietor and salesman of the month several years in a row. The ladies call me, oh God, but you can call me Fat Larry with a F-A-T, cause there's more of me to love.
Oh, what do you have?
Now, that is a legitimate question, but a better question to be, what don't I got in this truck? Cause at Fat Larry's, my motto is, everything's got a price, but I probably know somebody who can get it anyway.
Oh, show it to me.
Nah, now that's what I like to hear. But it's like this. I save my best stuff for select clientele. Now that don't mean I don't appreciate your business. It's just, you know, business.
Business. I want the outfit now. That's, yeah, actually. Okay, I'll definitely want to stock up on those.
Say now, Wonder Girl, seeing the kind of commando gear you been stocking up on, you ain't just using that stuff for keeping the neighbors away from your shit, is you?
I don't know. Is having a crossbow normal? So?
Wow, that's your business, okay. I just figured somebody with a shopping list like yours might be up for a little action, czar, alright?
I'm listening.
Yo, I need a hardcore pimp killing Cleopatra Jones for a supersized skull. Straight up Foxy Pam Grier style. Still with me?
I'm with you.
Here's what's going down. I got a tip that the Chinatown Tone and some local boys are meet down at a nearby parking garage to carry
After
out
you
a business
gotten
deal.
relocated, it's
Now,
not
I
that
can't
nearby.
tell you what they is exchanging, but let's just say a certain client of mine is ready to drop some Uncle Sam-sized bucks to acquire what's in briefcase number 1. You get it for me, I'ma not only give you a cut, but I'll roll out my special stock as well. Now, how that sound?
Sounds like a good deal for you. Might want a discount as well.
Yo, baby, why you gotta shake me down like that?
Because
If
I've
I hadn't
invested
just got
too
my
many
foot
points
out
in
of gas,
persuasion.
I'd do it myself, but yeah, it's got to be that way. Fine, you got a discount, but only after I get the briefcase.
Well, we'll do it.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Now, if you're the straight-out hard-boiled Terminator type, I'd suggest you buy some heavy firepower before you roll up to the parking garage. You need anything?
I'm good. Kinda wanna see. This looks like, I think it looks like it always did. I think this is pretty normal. We are not gonna be the fighty types. I just wanted a new appearance. Gonna go back to this. Questy poos, questy poos. Skyline Apartments 2A. Got it. Hey, I might even get to move in there. I'm nice to LaCroix. Hi. Oh. Was that nice? To be fair, he moaned so much that that must have been nice. That's the ground floor, I think. This 2A.
Mr. Milton.
Yes.
You know who this is, and I do hope you realize that we're still open tonight. Meet me at the agreed upon location across from the bar by the underpass. Bring your associate, Mr. Durbin, as it is a two-man job.
You got anything else, brother?
Any luck, the two of you are already on your way, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.
You stock up on anything? That's my question. You lived in all the boxes. Ooh. God damn it, I'm never gonna be that smart. Don't be mean. Let me use booksies. No, the gravity's preventing me from hopping. I think we should be fine to hit up Santa Monica. Because I think investigating the shipsies like the first thing on your agenda list. So then we can just like hit up the dude. Be like, hey dude, bruh. Oh, I forgot, Paul is also in the Skyline Apartments. But I don't think that I'm supposed to know that. We should probably stare at that. No crashing, thank you.
You, look familiar, Missy.
We definitely have not, because I skipped that mission.
Back in Santa Monica, right? Whew, I don't know what came over me back there, but now I got this sweet night shift position, and I'm happier than the time I met Sipowicz. Well, enough about my lucky break. You, here to see one of the bigwigs, Missy?
Yes.
Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation, or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company?
I am amazed that you found 2 LaCroix to work in the same building.
Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up.
Did Dwayne LaCroix also told you to expect someone fitting my description? Also, why is it LaCroix, not LaCroix?
Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. You need any security? Well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering.
Did you say Chunk?
Yeah, I get that all the time. The name goes back to my football days. Actually, my fantasy football days at the station. Stationarium. That was this office supply outlet mall I used to watch. Hey, you kids! No skating in the parking lot! That was me.
Yeah, bye. Actually, do I look like I'm coming in for a power meeting, or do I look like I'm coming in for delivery of service of some sort?
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building.
Actually, does that mean that
Since you're
sending
here,
the poor
I'll take
guy
the liberty of
to...
assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
I love when my train of thought just jumps from one thing to another. I just thought about the fact that there's no, like, thin blood corpse, and now I'm thinking, hey, does that mean that sending him to the Anarchs is the kinder thing because the Anarchs probably talked him out of it? Yes, that is...
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
Santa Monica Kindred were a little two-faced, but that's about it.
A taste of what's to come. You have no idea.
I think you have no idea. I mean it literally.
I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing, the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
Don't think I have a choice, do I? Exactly do I have to do?
There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the Kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
Yes.
The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus.
Do they have
now,
little information, or do
decision
they just
based on
not want to
conjecture.
tell you anything?
So what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
Why do I have to go?
Should I repeat myself? I do believe I mentioned the fact that I bent the delicate laws that govern our society to allow you a chance to live. If that isn't enough, I can't give you another reason.
I feel like I should be trying to turn on my seductiveness charm in here going, come on. Come on, babe. What do I have to do?
You have 3 objectives. 1. I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying.
The last thing we want is police aware of our existence, so be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences. Is this understood?
I have you know that I only ate one guy in the warehouse.
Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about.
Are you
what
jealous?
Exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say? Nothing they haven't crassly delivered untold times within Elysium. You have to understand, most of the Anarchs know no better option, or have been bullied into their cause by the unrulier ones. You can't fault all for the boorishness of a few. Now that that's out of the way, I trust you're prepared to leave for the Dane.
You know what? We're having conversations with everyone. Questions.
I suppose I can spare a few seconds.
People.
Yes.
You.
It's common knowledge. I was born in Calais, France, over 200 years ago.
Okay,
when I graduated
Ursula,
from
then.
the Royal Military Academy, I joined Napoleon's army. It was shortly after Waterloo, when I was embraced by a Belgian noble. From that time onward, I counted some of the greatest kindred in Europe as my mentors, and worked towards establishing a Camarilla presence in new territories. In 1930, I came to the Americas and staked power in New York. Soon after, I headed west to claim domain.
But were you ever really successful? What clan are you?
I'm Ventru. But I don't disparage any of the other clans. All are equally important in maintaining the foundations of the Camarilla, and the elders of each serve as my council.
I wonder if you even have a Lord or Elder in here.
Yes.
Beckett.
You've met Beckett? Yes. He did pay me the courtesy of announcing his presence in my city. He's lionized in kindred society, by most. Beckett's the definition of renowned scholar, but he's also a lone wolf, and owes allegiance only to his intellectual pursuits. Yes?
Jack.
Jack. The man is a scourge, the physical manifestation of
I like
chaos.
chaos.
Whenever he makes an appearance in one city, it is only a matter of time before a calamity is attributed to his latest lark. Yes?
The guy behind you.
He's my sheriff. When there is a problem that words are wasted on, I send him. The less one sees of him, the better.
I mean, I have been staring at him for quite a while now,
Which is...
and it's okay. It's about...
Every night you wake up, be thankful you were not sired by one of their kind.
I don't know, maybe
would
my
have
sire
woken
would
under the
still be
ground,
awake. I mean,
forced
alive.
to claw your way up from the dirt into a brief, bloody, violent existence. Savages. Bloodthirsty, irresponsible heathens.
I'm just gonna continue
Which
torturing
is...
you. So, psych. Awake. Not alive. My sire went for the big sleep. In the forever box.
In this age of information, videotape, and weapons of mass destruction, the Camarilla is more necessary than it has ever been. The alternative to thorough secrecy these days is extinction. As long as we exist, so shall kindred society.
Yeah, but what if you stop existing and Sabat still continue to do so?
Which is...
Ankaran sarcophagus.
All I know about the Ankaran sarcophagus is what I've heard on the news. It was found during an archaeological excavation in Turkey, and it appears ancient. There could be nothing but dust inside. However, that does not discount the possibility of it containing some kindred artifact, or even a mummy. All of these evidence of the
or
supernatural,
kindred, right?
and therefore potentially damaging to us. As for it containing an ancient kindred, the Camarilla does not put stock in the actuality of antediluvians. They're myths. Don't let anyone tell you differently.
It's kind of nice that you spent so much time with me.
I'm counting on an encore exposition of the talent you showed earlier. Go. And remember, under no circumstances are you to open the Ankaran sarcophagus.
Talent, you say? Is that
good?
That because
There's
I
a
didn't
boat
slaughter
waiting for you on the
people.
beach in Santa Monica.
Okay. See you later, alligator. Can I has a nom? Nope. Grr. Just wanted a small nom. Just a tiny little nom. Game's like, no food for you. I want to set the whole thing with Muddy straight before we do anything. Because that's in Santa Monica as well, so we may as well do things at once. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with the two of you? Ooh. September music stores everywhere. What? A chair? I suppose it's like a single or something. Alternatively, there's just a chair in the music stores everywhere.
Take a walk, pal.
I am taking a walk, and wow, you didn't sound homeless at all. Not that homeless have a certain way of sounding. Oh. Hi! Oh god. Sorry. Don't think that the game's gonna like that. I wanted to talk with the guy, not do this. Hi. Again, I am sorry for baring my fangs at you. I did not mean it.
Did you see it?
The headless corpse kinda, yeah, hard to miss.
Gun tore him up, right in two, ripped him apart like a rag doll.
Who was it?
These two guys, the dead guy and the other, and they showed up. I've been living here, so I hid. I thought maybe they was owners or cops come to clean the place out.
Who's the other guy?
A dead feller called him Muddy.
So this dead guy and Muddy, what were they doing here?
They was waiting on someone. They're going to do some kind of job, they were saying. But the person they was meeting, well, he was late. So the one guy leaves to find the phone and call him, and the dead guy stayed. Oh, that's when the killer, that's when he showed up.
Showed up?
1 second he wasn't there, and then he was. Like out of the shadows he come up. Scared the shit out of the dead guy. I'd like to scream, but I couldn't breathe.
Lucky you didn't.
Oh, that killer, he grew these claws. I swear it, I saw it. The dead guy went white like he seen the devil, and then the killer grabbed him round the neck and lifted him up and started cursing at the guy.
What did he say?
Oh, I couldn't hear too good. Something about revenge for what he did or what they did. The killer made sure the dead guy knew who he was and then ripped him open. Just tore him apart. He did it real slow and made the guy scream.
If you tell anyone that story, they'll lock you up for forever. You should leave now.
Okay, I will. I don't want to never think about that again.
Why am I leaving? A pea shooter will work. That is when I have aim that isn't like completely horrifying. But anyways, ladder. I'm really fucking bad at climbing. But anyways, kinda got what I needed. Can also kinda climb up through here. Oh, I'm not strong enough to move this, you don't say. I am a weakling. Oh. To be fair, with enough hopping, anything's possible, so... It is fine. I don't need to be strong for you. I do kind of like the Nosferatu with a monkey on the loading screen. It's nice. Don't really want to accidentally like feed in front of everybody. I'm surprised that nobody's like super infected blood yet. I mean, this guy wouldn't be. Up. Okay, somebody just saw me buy a random dude. Bite. I didn't purchase a dude. That would most definitely be a criminal violation if I did. People are not for sale. Can't believe that I can...
What do you want?
I can't believe that I can speak with you. What?
I said... What the fuck do you want?
Can you take the mask off?
Oh, sure. Let me take off my mask. I can see in whatever these racist sponge got from fucking each other in the ass. Great idea, genius.
Yeah, I get it. Look, what the hell is going on with all these dead bums?
You know what? I don't know. I don't care. I'm out here getting rid of bodies and playing drugs something. I'm really clear less about where those things came from, what it is, or when it's going away.
Yeah, I know. I never, ever spoke to this guy before. You might be new. Sounds like you pretty much hate your job.
Yeah, you told me. You know, it's not gonna get off of another days ago. One time I was so much. Every once in a while I get shot by some girl.
Where are the good drugs at?
Hollywood, man, definitely Hollywood. Last time I was on the strip, I was tripping balls going out. I thought everything was in two dimensions, and I was gonna float away in the wind if I didn't stand picture shark against the wall. Oh, good time.
Oh, what are you doing here anyways? It's after midnight.
I'm working through the night. Of course these aren't gonna clean themselves up in hours. The samples of the head you expect in isn't going to protect themselves. I don't mind the work here. I'm trying to goddamn out of time. You know, what actually gives me an idea. You look too, capable for it. I would get really kind of Hollywood if there's some kind of outburst there. If someone puts an arm on the outside.
Are you suggesting we intentionally spread a disease?
What? Huh? No, what are you talking about? I don't even know you. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. That's a big confused.
Where's your supervisor?
Piss off.
Sorry, can you move the disease so I can move to Hollywood? Fuck me though, Can you actually take that quest? If you're low enough humanity? You become a plague bearer. Can I bite you? The only one observing me is the taxi driver and well, he's Kane. Actually, I bet he's not yet. Fuck me, purple. Hey, bite you again? I ran out of blood again. Sorry. Yeah, he's at the very least a vampire.
Need a ride?
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. I didn't even pay her for the blood. Well, I mean, she sells sex, not blood, but you know, you normally like give them a $5 and then take them around the corner and stuff. Don't just fight them where you are, but I was like, why not? Hi!
Hey there! Need something specific, like, or just here to shoot the breeze?
My bad.
Yeah? What do you want to know?
If you don't get through to me tonight, don't let it break your heart.
Actually, nope. See you later. I forgot that I haven't finished this yet because I'm not in the way yet. It's a thing. It's a thing. I don't know. While I'm here, I should just check my email, really. I mean, it would be kind of funny if LaCroix's just having seen me was also like, hey, here is an email, but you never know. Like, oh, by the way, forgot to tell you. Do some other things. I wonder if any of the vampires tried approaching this as a video game. I mean, they like approach the people that give missions and they're like, give me XPs, mister! Really do growth and power, that's... Oh.
If you don't get through to me tonight, don't let
How did I get that one?
I'm here each and every AM. So keep dialing those magic
Nope.
numbers and just maybe you'll be as lucky as
Nobody wants me.
What's your name, Night Owl?
Hello, Deb. I am Deb. Deb. Wonder could I feed off the ship a tiny bit? Do you still have any blood supply? Yeah. Ooh, that plane kind of looked like it was on the wires. Strong policeman, good blood. Beep beep to you too, mister. Beep beep to you too. Or actually, boop boop. I do wish that every single time when you moved hubs they would move your haven, because coming back to check emails kinda inconvenient. Hello.
Hey, what can I say? You preserved my ass. I truly appreciate you not saying anything, and I want you to know I take care of those who do me favors. So from now on, you need equipment, info, you come see me at my apartment. Don't hesitate.
You look like you're feeling better.
I tell you, that blood you guys got's an amazing thing. Help close up a few wounds. This back alley patch fixed up the rest. I needed that beating. Good reminder not to overestimate my ability. Last time it's gonna happen.
What info can you even provide?
Concerning? Who exactly?
LaCroix?
Only seen him a few times. Way I understand it, the guy's untouchable. And I've never seen him without his muscle, that sheriff. Just so you understand, my loyalties are all but written in blood. So my opinion of the guy is moot.
Okay. But now we know that he's not with LaCroix.
So glad we're together.
Easy.
Hi.
Easy. Don't want.
We together, me and you.
This life's been hard on him, both of us, but he forgives me. We're leaving soon. I have some family with a place out in the middle of nowhere in Oregon. It should be okay for us to stay out there, as long as we're together.
Good luck to both of you. Oh, actually, I love the fact that I can give this back. You probably want your stuff back then. Here, take it.
Thank you.
Keep your love alive.
Oh, E, let's run and never look back.
No.
I mean, he's all the way over there. You sure you haven't gone blind? You're standing next to Julius, which is currently stuttering at you. It's okay if you're into that kind of shit, but I'm not. Don't cough at me.
Not for Christ's sakes. Tell Jacobson if he plans on making editor-in-chief, he's got to start working with me. I can't keep getting him these scoops if he's going to send high school journalists who don't know enough to wear something that would blend in.
He didn't tell me this was a formal affair.
Jeez. What kind of wood stain don't think to at least show dressed up like an investigator, a Coast Guard guy, something? I mean, didn't you ever see Fletch? What, are they just handing out those diplomas nowadays?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that infiltration class in the journalism section. Clothes shouldn't be an issue. They do come off, you know.
Take it easy, Lois Lane. This is still a badge you're talking to.
Now that the formalities are out of the way, what you got for us?
All right, look. I got you a copy of the initial
Suppose he's just not
and I can
attracted
get
to
you
me.
into the cabin, but you gotta make
I'm
yourself
offended,
real
honestly.
scarce after that. Anybody catches you, I don't know you. And no goddamn flash photography, brainchild.
Okay, where do I go?
Hold up a sec. Hines to Marsh. Hines to Marsh. Marsh, they need you up in the bridge. Over. There. The security room will be clear.
Got it.
Head down the stairs behind you and stay low. When you get down there, wait for me to call off the guy guarding gangway A. As soon as he leaves, get your ass moving and don't let him see you. I'll give you a couple of minutes, but don't dilly-dally. In and out, okay?
Understood.
Don't forget to stay out of sight. If anyone sees you, you're on your own. Take the stairs up to the security room. There'll be a computer in there. The password is Lighthouse. Lighthouse. All one word. You getting all this?
Loud and clear.
Now get a move on. And don't forget to tell Jacobson I get double my usual fee for this one.
Okay.
Hines to Jacobson. Anderson. Hines to Anderson. Come in, Anderson. Come check this out. I just saw a baleen whale. Yeah?
Ugh. This is so red. Ooh. I think that's their emergency lighting more than anything. Woof! At least this one is easy. Control. Lighthouse. Deck cams on. Unlock doors. Let's not start engines or sound the horn, because that sounds like a really bad idea. I hate how this ship is swaying, actually. I will be able to tell our LaCroix guy that I did sorta see in Karen's sarcophagus. You know what? We're gonna get the report. I'm gonna save here and see what the fuck starting engines would even do. No way should this go well. The fucking ship is just going away. also fine with it as well. Where are we even going? To be fair, maybe there's nobody in Helm, so it's just standing still. Nobody even cared that I tooted. Toot toot. It's like, oh, we're floating away. This is fine. God, you're noisy. That ship's just on a journey right now. I mean, to be fair, probably nobody's operating the helm, but the engines are just running. They're just running. And the horn has been tooted, and everybody's like, huh! Ship's ghosts at it again. I wonder if it's the old sailor. I'm kinda hungry. I'll snack on you in peace here. No. Stupid homeless man. I snack on you in peace. No, stupid homeless man. Their eyesight was just too good. I snack on you in peace here. Yes, thank you. Tasty, 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 man. Tasty, man. We're moving. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Tasty. You know, there would be no masquerade violations if you just gave everyone their own save and load button. Yeah, I have solved your problem. It's all for free. Heather! Hi, honey.
Hey, I know this might seem creepy and all, but please don't blow me off, okay? Someone told me I could find
blowing
you.
you off.
I mean, I've been looking all over for you since
or
that
just
night.
blowing you.
Because I just wanted to... I'm in your debt. I want to help you. I owe you my life, and I feel like I need to repay you.
How do you even know
I
that?
almost forgot. I'm Heather. Heather Poe. I'm not weirding you out or anything, am I?
It's hard to do these nights. You look much better, I'm glad.
Only because of you. What you did for me. Here, I got you this. I thought you might be able to use it. I can be useful to you.
I'll bring jewelry.
I'll do anything. Just tell me you'll let me help you. Let me stay with you. Make me feel this way.
Sure.
Really? I promise you won't regret it. Promise. I'll get you money, I'll get you things, everything. I want to be important to you.
What should I do in order to get free money off people? That sounds so useful. I do love the fact that you can have her following me around. But that would really get in the way of me trying to sneak places. Wait for me at my place.
I know where you live. I checked there first. I'll wait for you at your place. And when you do come back, I'll take care of whatever you want. I'd do anything for you.
Clean up the place a little. I have no time for mortal cleaning. It's way past me now. We're good. Good. May I just button my...
Get your hands up, Ned. Cover me, Tom.
Jesus Christ.
Must have dozed off there a minute.
Did I touch you in your private spot?
Evening, Missy. You back to see Mr. LaCroix again?
Sure.
Yeah, he told me to send you up as soon as you came in. Lots of people here to see Mr. LaCroix. Nice guy. He seems a little different, though. I wonder if he's... that's his business.
Thanks, Chunk. Hope you didn't get chunked on. Yeah, apparently letting myself in alarms him. I wonder why.
I've said all I need to for now.
Okay, so Gary works for him. Then we have Maximilian here. And I swear those two are Ventrus. You don't have a Toreador Primogen, do you? Do you? But anyways, I can hear seagulls outside for some very bizarre reason. They do fly around here, but I do not live by the sea. It's nearly 5 AM and I do have a work meeting in the morning. These streams, they're gonna be on the short side, I think. But I will try on streaming more often than I normally do, because, you know, I enjoy doing this. So when we come back, we're gonna be talking to LaCroix and probably doing a lot of very sneaky missions. Except for the Grouts Mansion. With that one, we might just... We're gonna try and blitz it, but we're gonna see. Thank you for watching and staying the whole time, and see you the next time. This has been a lot of talking to people because I like to torture them for information. Doo-doo-doo.